What's in room with Caroline?
Did you say we have to figure it out?
We got to figure out what's in the room. Figure it out. I got interrupted.
Hang out and figure it out.
Tyler got it. Yep, that's right.
So we went with kind of a prairie theme today. A lot of these are native. Actually, everything in this room is native to the U.S. Some are native to our specific area.
And these are all endorsed by Bridget, correct?
All endorsed by Bridget. She was very proud, although we did try to take stuff from her native display that she makes that's gorgeous, and she said absolutely not.
Bridget, shut that down.
She said, you will not take these.
And I was like, I kind of want those. They look real pretty. She's like, that's my display. You will not take those. And I'm like,
only people who are buying them get to take them.
I know.
That's right. But while we're talking about that, just real quick, both Celeste, who kind of oversees our shade perennial area.
She does a wonderful job. She's always pleasant.
She's always pleasant, but she has a native shade perennial display area, and back to back with that on the other side of the wall is Bridget's sun native perennial display. So if you're here and it's busy and you can't quite get somebody, but you want to see some great natives, especially those folks' favorite natives, those are going to be over in their departments, and it's always very pretty. You'll see exactly where.
But right now, you're going to probably be able to get somebody because
absolutely, yeah. We are not slammed right now, so now's the time to come out and talk to us.
Pick our brains.
So let's go ahead and go on this tour. So in the corners, that's where we're going to start. We've got Autumn Star Rudbeckia. Y'all, I love this plant. Look at how tall it is and how big those blooms are.
Yeah, they are.
You need it. The leaves are pretty big. They're fairly rough. I don't have this one. Probably need to add it to my collection. Maybe I will today. And next to it is going to be Coreopsis Gold Standard. So I brought in the tall Coreopsis a couple weeks ago. This one looks very similar. It doesn't get quite as tall as that one, but you can see that it does get pretty tall. And I have seen this blooming all over the side of the road. Now, it might be a cultivar that's slightly different than this one, but it looks just like it. I have not pulled my car over, but I have driven by very slowly.
And you can't see this off camera, but that's sitting behind Caroline. And it is up on a little riser, but in front of the TV screen, they're like almost 48 inches tall.
Yeah, that's tall.
They're almost my height. So they're
how many fountains? How many fountains is that?
I'm probably like 6 birth baths.
Oh no, another unit.
Oh, there we go. We've added. But let's keep on going on this tour. And then if you see this little purple sticking up, Austin already talked about this plant, but this is going to be ironweed. This one is Swan Song. Wow. Look at that. It looks like it's not going to get quite as tall as the straight species that you see growing kind of in fields along the roadside.
Everywhere.
I have 2 of them in my yard, and they're absolutely amazing. They're very hardy, too.
I don't know if I have any on my property. I have a lot of goldenrod, but I don't think I have this. Under the TV, right there, behind this grass that we'll talk about in a moment, is going to be Haha Tonka Little Blue Stem. I'm actually going to grab it. It's a little bit heavy, so 1 second. Oh, wrong plant.
Tonka truck.
Oh, you got it?
That thing's nice.
Wow.
This is the first time we've gotten this particular cultivar in this size. We've only gotten them in 1 gallons before. I planted 3 1 gallons. I will say that this grass is a little slow to establish, the Haha Tonka. But if you noticed in the video, look how furry the leaves are.
Yeah. It's dense
so
too.
cool.
Yeah.
It's very dense. I'm kind of tempted to buy at least one of these just to bulk up mine that are still a little bit small and maybe look kind of sad right now.
And then maybe dig it up later in the fall and divide it into quarters, and then you've got multiple ones. So.
You just talked me into it, David. I think I might actually have to get it now because that is a fantastic idea. And then we're going to move to what we have in front. So on the corners in front of both Josh and Austin, we've got Gina phlox. So this is our native phlox.
Welcome back, Gina.
Welcome back, Gina. She was in the room a little bit earlier this month. Well, I guess we're August now, but in July, we did feature her, and she just looks so good right now. We're featuring her again. Phlox is blooming right now. Austin and I were talking with Bridget the other day about how we have some phlox blooming in our woods that just, it looks amazing. You can see it standing out, just shouting at you from the wood line.
So it can take some shade?
It can take some shade, yeah. I've seen it on the side of the interstate in full all-day sun, so it can take that as well. And then Beside that, we've got northern sea oats. Now, if you decide to plant this, be mindful that it will spread and take over. But if that is something that you want, if you want that prairie look, then this might be a plant for you. It actually likes a little bit more shade than most of the plants that we have in here, and I think it can take it pretty wet.
Very wet.
Now, is there a southern sea oats? I'm just curious.
Not that I've ever
Not
seen.
that I know of.
I've never heard of it either, but it just occurred to me that.
It's a little hard to make out, but you can see some of the heads.
My question always is when there's a directional designation given to a plant name, well, why do you need that if there's only one?
Yeah, I know.
So, just sea oats should
sea oats
be
works.
enough. But
Yeah. Well, look at those sea oats.
But
Wow.
it's popping that purple up on top. I like that.
And then if you're wondering, Austin, point to that little, that right there. So that is going to be our native Monarda. So this is common name is horse mint. It's well, actually, you can see kind of how pink it is on the monitor. This one is so pretty. We have them in little 4-inch pots back there that we got in from Midwest Ground Cover, all the way up to, I think, 1-gallon pots that the plant itself is a lot bigger. But honestly, I would start with this small one. The price is great and it's going to grow. This one's going to spread as well. Probably not as aggressively as the Northern Sea Oats, but it will spread. And then next to that, we've got our native Ruellia. So if you come here in the spring and the summer and you see those purple native annual plants, that's Ruellia Mexican petunia. So this is going to be wild petunia, which is actually native here. I found some of this in my woods on a walk last year. I think all of it. Tyler, if you can pan down a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Am I missing it?
You're missing it.
it.
There it is.
there it is.
I thought you said over.
Ready, set, tune ya.
Ready, set, tune, yeah. Sorry. So look at that. I mean, Austin, come on. It looks just like your beloved petunias in a way. At least the bloom does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
it's
I'm about
native
it.
here.
I'm about
I
it.
think you should give it a try.
Maybe I should.
Maybe you should.
I do like it.
If I buy you one, will you plant it?
By the
Maybe.
poke.
Oh my gosh.
I'll put it next to the poke.
Yeah, start you a little native garden
Start me
bed
a
right
weed
there.
garden. There
Oh,
you
come
go.
on, make you a little prairie. Do it. All right, let's go behind that. We've got Coreopsis. We've got Nova Jewel right here. So there's a whole jewel series. I bought one. I can't remember which one it is. It's actually in front of Tyler over there. I stole it out of Bridget's display because I'm buying
telling
it, and
her.
it was the last one. I'm
I'm
getting it
telling
for
her.
a friend of mine. But this whole jewel series has like jewel tones to them. They're so pretty. I think we have 4 different cultivar of that.
Beautiful.
They sell pretty quickly. We have a lot in right now. So get down here, see us, visit us.
This one's called
And get
Broad
you some,
Street.
and then next
Gorgeous.
to it is Broad Street. So that's going to be a little bit more fall looking. It's got red and orange tones in it. Next to it, we had to bring in Rudbeckia. Y'all, I've got this one. This one is Little Goldstrom. I think this is what I have that has turned into like a whole grove of Rudbeckia that's just so dense that grass weeds don't grow up through it.
Cool.
I love it. Pollinators love it right now. Birds love it in the winter because I leave it up. It is great. Then in front of that, Tyler, if you pan down a little bit, I know this is a wild, wild tour. We've got Solidago. So this is going to be showy goldenrod. Now, goldenrod, I would say, is one of the most important keystone plants that we have here in Middle Tennessee. If you talk to Bridget about it, she will go on a spiel. But this actually hosts 90 of our pollinator friends, insects. So this is a very important keystone plant. If you are creating a prairie, if you are creating like a native perennial bed, you'll want to add some type of solidago into that.
Can you
because
give it a
we all
wiggle?
need this.
On
It's
camera.
hard to tell. It's
Yeah,
not
'cause-
blooming
yeah,
yet.
there
She's
you go.
talking goldenrod, by the way,
Yeah,
when she says
And
Solidago.
it doesn't look like other goldenrod.
Not at all.
Yeah, this one's a little bit smaller. So if you need something a little more compact, go with it. And now, Tyler, let's pan up to our feature plant today. We've got Black Hawk's Big Blue Stem. So this is the 2026 perennial of the year.
2026.
2026.
It
Look at
already
it.
is
How does that
next
work?
year.
I guess they just announce it. I don't know. Last year, I believe it was Short Tooth Mountain Mint, which I planted, and I love that one. I was talking to Bridget about this, and she was like, Caroline, I can't believe you don't have this plant. So obviously, I will be taking some of this home with me today, but we have some bloom spikes up in front, so you can see how dark they are, hence the name Black Hawks. The leaves itself kind of turn like almost a dark black maroon color. This is a great native grass. This one's going to get a little bit bigger than like the haha tonka that I talked about a little while ago because it's the big blue stem. But add this to your garden. Y'all, Tyler, just pan out. Show everything. Look at this native prairie that we have in here.
You know,
Tyler, did you say no?
it's
Oh.
kinda- okay.
I mean, it's all on sale.
It's really
too.
hard to zoom that camera out.
Yeah, and
Well, I
it
meant
looked like
pan
it
or
was
Zoom. You do
cattywampus
you.
a little bit, so.
Yeah, it was
I
probably
made some
making
adjustments before the
Joyce
show.
feel like she was on a boat or
Yeah.
something. Sorry, Joyce.
Yeah.
I know you don't like crooked things like the poster that day.